YouTube, Dog Magician and Team Sorcerers here, and boy, have I had a week or two of disappointments. Like issues on YouTube with the comments, early last week, there just weren't any comments showing up on videos at all. It was just a blank space under the video and video description. Then the other day my comments on videos kept being deleted. That was annoying. And of course the most of a case opening of Ghosts of the Past. I should have known that would happen, just not getting any ghosts at all. But again, there's still a chance I'll get one from the remaining 3 boxes, or trays rather, that I'm owed. So we'll see. One thing's for sure, I'm not buying that set again. Damn that. It's just such an overrated, underwhelming set. Would have been better if it actually had the cards that were in the leak videos, but whatever. So like I said, I'll just simply hunt down all the Ghost Rares as singles. Farted. I do that at the worst time, I swear. Luckily, Express Gaming and Gamer Central bought a couple of trays of Ghosts of the Past, and Express Gaming actually did pull a Ghost Rare Firewall Dragon, so I'm going to try and get that off him next time I see him. That stinks. But of course, the biggest thing that's annoyed me recently, as friends of mine will know, is that my PC malfunctioned. Just last week, it just randomly reset, and I've not been able to boot it back up, except in safe mode. I've tried pretty much everything to get it working again, except go with the option of resetting Windows 10, and absolutely nothing has worked. And I didn't want to reset it in case I lost everything on there. Luckily, I was able to boot it up in safe mode and retrieve the videos that I wanted to retrieve, because there's quite a few that I hadn't even yet uploaded. The Skype matches with Express Gaming included, and the main ones I didn't want to lose were the remaining episodes of the Dark Magician's Grand Championship Extra episodes. There's still quite a lot left that I've yet to upload, and it would have been really, really annoying if I lost them and had to redo them. Ones being the Epic Elite final, the remainder of the Hero Grand Championship and Protagonist Grand Championship, the 6th Grudge Match Special, the entire Casual Crunch Up, Casual versus Elite, and All Favourites tournaments. And I really, really don't want to have to redo them. I mean, well, I guess the one I don't really want to redo is the grand final of the Epic Elite, otherwise the result could change. It wouldn't be a big deal if I redid the others. It just would have been a lot of hassle. So yeah, thankfully I was able to retrieve those, and I'm still able to upload Grand Championship Extra episodes every single day. Which is the plan, as you've obviously guessed. But as for the PC, it's under repairs, but it might need a new processor, hard drive. Not quite sure yet, but one thing's for sure, it looks like I might end up losing everything, because Windows 10 might have to be reinstalled. I don't know the exact details I was talked through. That being the case, it means I'm going to have to get back YGO Pro, Streamlabs, Discord, everything, which is annoying, as it's such a complicated progress getting YGO Pro and re-downloading it, and of course rebuilding all the decks I had on there. I just wonder though if maybe I'll be able to get Edo Pro running again. Hopefully I will. It's just such a weird problem which stopped it from working before. I don't know. The main thing is I retrieved the video files. On a more positive note, just changing the subject, this is a follow-up to another video vlog I did. I've decided to actually make a temporary comeback to tournaments and play my 15 Epic Elite decks in them. So yeah, that's 15 tournaments. So, whenever they do start up again, doing this is probably going to take about 3 or 4 months, possibly. But again, this is a temporary comeback to them. Excuse me. I'm just not sure about a permanent comeback, because again, every time I quit tournaments and then come back to them, just something bad happens to me which just outright puts me off. I figured, well, I might as well play these Epic Elite decks in 15 tournaments, see how I get on, because otherwise if I don't, then I'm going to be spending the rest of my life probably wondering what might have been. So yeah, I might as well do that. Of course, I'll be very disappointed if I don't do well with my big 3 decks, Dark Magician, Elemental Heroes and Rainbow Neos. The other decks, I'm not too fussed about how I get on. But I'll just play them, do the best I can, really, which is all anyone can do, really, and it's just how I've always rolled with tournaments, by playing the decks that I use in them. But even if I don't stick with normal tournaments. Like I said, I'm willing to play in at least 2 more speed duel tournaments. One to see how I get on with Poker Nights, and another one to give Dark Magician another go. I've acquired some more speed duel cards and upgraded both decks, and hopefully these upgrades will work. Especially against Blue Eyes and Amazoness, because they're just absolute bullshit, unfair decks, which are basically, I guess, the main reason why speed duels have been a bit off-putting in a way, because untargetable big dragons are just pretty much impossible to deal with, while the Amazoness Heirloom combo is just an annoying, cheap, easy win tactic, or strategy rather, and there just doesn't seem to be a lot of ways to counter it. But hopefully with the cards I've acquired, I should be able to deal with those decks a bit better. I quite like the variety of cards that I've picked up for Dark Magician, as well, it'll then feel like the way I played it, like back in the original series and GX eras. So I'm looking forward to trying them out. There's also been some talks of pass format tournaments happening. Should that happen, I'm looking forward to those. Although the pass format decks that I do have to work with for those are, of course, Goat format, October 2005, April and September 2006, March and September 2007, March 2008, March 2010, September 2010, March and September 2011, March and September 2012, March and September 2013, and April 2014. That's literally all I have to work with, so I'm sorted if any of those formats pop up. But I just don't have anything for anything else. If other formats pop up, then I'll just simply have to modify one of the decks that I do have so it follows that specific ban list. One thing's for sure, though, there are some pass formats that I absolutely won't do and won't play under. One of them being April 2004, which is the Chaos Yatterlock format, because I don't want to deal with the Yatterlock deck. Fuck that. Like, Chaos Emperor Dragon, with its original text and Yatagarasu, made my life a misery back in the day. It was just so annoying. Like, I just couldn't beat that deck at all, like, no matter what I did. Mind you, it didn't help that I was a scrubby amateur back then, and didn't know any better, and didn't have a lot of good cards to work with. Still, I would rather not relive those days. Yeah, again, Yatterlock format I won't do, nor will I do either of the 2009 formats. The 2009 formats were just so shit, and a couple of the worst ever for me. I was just on some really bad losing streaks, which I just couldn't seem to get out of, especially when Gladiator Beasts and Macro, my two most hated decks at the time, were just giving me a hard time, along with the fact that Dark Magic Swarm was a thing that I wish I'd never made. That deck just caused me nothing but trouble and grief, and it's something I wish I never made and played. I mean, I suppose I can play under those ban lists, but I'd just rather not. The other formats I won't play under are July 2014 onwards, all the way up to today. Because I don't know, there just weren't a lot of very appealing formats between July 14 and now. It was just annoying, and yeah, there were quite a few formats that led me to giving up playing in tournaments, really. Plus, I hate that whoever goes first can't draw. Like, I know we've had this rule for a while now, and I'm used to it, but it's still a rule that I hate, and just I wish Konami would change it back so that whoever goes first can draw. I just think it's a stupid, pointless, unfair rule, because whoever goes first is at an unfair disadvantage in terms of card numbers. I mean, sure, if your deck's really consistent and has lots of draw power and search power, then it doesn't matter, but I still hate it. I just don't see the point in having that rule at all. And then there's the fact that pendulums and links just changed the game too much, and not really for the better. Hence why none of my past format decks are under pendulum and link eras. I prefer past format decks from the good old days. Original series and GX series are more my jam. Like, they were just my eras. I mean, I'm happy to play under any 5Ds and Zeal era ban lists. Like, as an old school duelist, I just generally preferred the way the game was before synchros came along. So any pre-synchro formats just appeals more to me. What can I say? Anyway, regardless though, should past format tournaments start happening, then I will definitely play in those. Absolutely. Well, unless of course it's under one of the ban lists that I won't play under, of course. Still. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about, and this video has been longer than I would have liked, but there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.